Welcome back to another Pod Squad podcast. Um, I am your host, Hayden Frisbee, and today we have James Blake, Trevor Code, Aiden Stovall, and Kaleo. Don't want to butcher your name again. But today our first
Of course, he cut out right at the beginning again. Our first topic is aliens. Are they real? What do you think they look like?
Yeah, you taught. I'm sorry, you can't talk to us slowly. What was that? Or slowly, quietly. What was that?
I said, aliens. Are they real? What do you think they look like?
What do you think they look like? Little green men. They're.
little.
Have you seen the movies?
I mean, like,
Okay,
not movies.
I definitely think that there's something else out there. I definitely think aliens could be real.
I mean, would you consider some space bacteria an alien?
If it's living and it's not from this planet, it's an alien.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, because most people. I know this is kind of off topic, but most people consider aliens. Like I said, green men walking around who are more humanoid than you know.
I
In a
definitely think
sense.
people have the factor of thinking that they're more humanoid than anything, which they very well couldn't be.
Yeah, because I mean, like any movie that has aliens in it, which isn't exactly scientifically proven to be accurate, they could be all sorts of shapes and sizes, how big or how small.
They could be like fish and they can breathe water. You don't know. They
They
could
could
Yeah,
breathe
be.
lava. You don't know.
They
yeah.
could breathe lava. That'd be something different. Just end up coming to Earth with living in volcanic.
Imagine
Where's
trying to
that?
keep one.
It's just an alien. Don't worry about it. He
It'd be
breathes
pretty
lava.
crazy.
Means he could spit lava at you. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
A little bit. Like,
But yeah, I
get
definitely think they probably could exist. Because, I mean, we've proven that there's, other planets out there.
Other
So
galaxies.
yeah, other galaxies, other universes. We're just
we've
a
even
little tiny speck in that whole thing. So there's got to be life probably somewhere out there, whether it's a
There
little
has
tiny
to be.
bacteria or a little tiny cell or not.
There has to be some other form of life besides us.
What's your take on it, James?
well,
Crickets, I see.
crickets. I'll take that to mean that he doesn't think that there are any. And then if he wants to say something otherwise, he can say it or type it.
All right,
But
well, Kaleo, what do you think? If you're there, also.
What if the aliens are actually our government?
whoa.
Like this was
What a
I
theory.
think this was a Simpsons video or a Simpsons episode once. It was the two
Yeah,
big
I'm pretty
green
sure.
aliens. They
That
were
is
both running against each other.
that is
You
a
know, you know how
theory.
many people actually think though the government are aliens?
Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump are actually a lizard men.
I wouldn't be surprised. With
Um,
how crazy 2020 is, if we just be like, oh yeah, half the people in the world are aliens. My bad.
Wouldn't
But
even be surprising.
I wouldn't be surprised, yeah.
Reminds me of that one scene in I think it was Independence Day where they hack into the alien ship with like a MacBook or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Let me guess, the hacker, his only skill is typing really fast.
what a guess. Anyways, that it's very very possible.
I think
Um,
there probably are
good.
them out there. We're just like not smart enough to see them.
I mean, heck, we could have some on, our planet, and
Right.
like Trevor said, they're just, too hard to see.
I mean, there are like going back to the military thing. There are pilots like that fly like jets and stuff. That they said they've seen things like aircrafts that go from
Well,
like
yeah.
8,000 feet to like sea level in a matter of a second, like a blink of an eye, and then it just disappears.
Or maybe they just passed out for like a second.
I don't.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people said they've been abducted by aliens.
Mhm.
If it's like flying from like 8,000 feet to sea level in seconds, I'd imagine they're like actually asteroids or meteoroids. Which one is it? I'm not sure. You know, in the
A
meteoroids.
meteor.
And,
Meteorites are the ones that hit, I think.
there's the Battleship movie and Battle Los Angeles. The aliens were actually hiding in the rocks, and when they got down to Earth, they started coming out and killing everyone.
Huh. What a way to get to the surface.
If you really think about it, that is like kind of possible.
Throw a rock burning through the atmosphere. That is
Yeah.
great.
That's like that reminds me of the movie Evolution.
You gotta-
You guys seen that?
They gotta
No.
bore themselves inside the middle so they don't burn up
Well,
and
like,
die.
think of like a spacecraft that we have made that's burning through the atmosphere. It's kind of a rock. It's a little bit refined, but it's still a rock. It's still metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're kind of near the outside, you're still gonna burn up and die.
What if they do live in lava? They land on Earth and they're like, oh, it's too cold. And
Well, if they are aliens,
they cozy
and they-
back up in
and
their
they-
blankets.
and they do how they like say they're whatever they breathe. Like, how do they know? How do we know they breathe air?
They could breathe methane or helium.
Who
I
knows?
think I just swore that's not PG-13.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm not sure if that picked up.
it did. I got
Probably.
it definitely picked up.
But he's got a point. They could just breathe like hydrogen or whatever.
I mean, imagine they breathe carbon dioxide.
It'd be pretty crazy.
Oh God. So, anyways,
Uh,
I think we should go into our second topic, which is about the wildfires that are happening here in California.
How it looks like
Aliens are actually starting the wildfires in order to disrupt our economy so we can't fight back.
That's great.
Oh, I mean, it does look orange outside right now, so I mean,
I mean, yeah. I woke up. I looked outside real quick and it was like red when I got up. I was like, that's not normal.
yeah, it's looking orange. My room was still completely dark.
Oh yeah.
I looked outside and I thought I was like having a stroke or something. I was like, there's no way it's this color outside.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, the fires are here. I look outside, it's just really, really dark and red. I'm like, okay.
Like, I thought it was still like a very vivid dream where like the dream is I was playing Black Ops, but I am the character, like the zombies.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Australia, January 2020 simulator.
That's great.
My question is, where's the mystery box? Where's Pack a Punch?
Well, you need to buy
Good
the
question.
door first.
That's great. That really is.
It makes me
Did
think.
you see? Go ahead, Trevor.
You get the points in game, right? Are you just stealing their money?
That's a good
Off
question.
of their corpses?
I refuse to believe a bunch of those Nazi zombies have like 1,000,000 shekels or whatever
They
currency.
each have like 100.
But also,
Yep,
rebuilding,
headshots,
like,
100.
Yeah, but also like rebuilding the barriers that gives you money as well. So are you just like pulling money out of thin air?
That's a good question.
Fair point. You're getting paid.
Did you guys see that one of the fires was started by a gender reveal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happened last year as well. Or no, not last year. In 2018.
Really?
Yeah.
Was
Why
it like
can't we
this
be
battle
normal?
fire?
Why do you need to shoot off a thing to tell you. There's so many other ways.
Yeah.
And
You
you
can-
could like simply just like I don't know, text people like, hey, yeah,
Right?
Hey, we shouldn't be partying right now, you know, because like the pandemic and all. It's a girl.
Why don't you just fill up like a balloon with smoke or something and pop it?
If you want to do something crazy,
No harm, no foul. It's
I've
just a
seen this-
balloon. It's not like it's gonna spark a fire or anything.
I've seen this video of someone.
Jesus.
No. That's the thing, though. People would be like, "Oh, if you put balloons up there, some animal's gonna choke on it."
As we burn down its whole entire house, we're gonna
Yeah.
burn down where it lives. But we're gonna have a heart attack if it chokes on a
Burn all of
balloon.
Vacaville.
Oh yeah. Hey. We all know that that's the way it is now.
Yeah, you're telling me people would much rather burn down their homes instead of let them maybe have a small chance of choking on a piece of freaking balloon.
Can't
I
help
don't
it,
know.
I'm
I want to put it
asparagus.
past it.
I mean, like the balloon
Oh.
will stay there though. If an animal chokes on it, and then another animal eats that animal, and then bam, that one's choking on it.
You're
It
making
goes
that
up the chain
argument.
until
You're making that argument. Guess what? Its house is burning down. It wasn't fast enough to move. It burns up and dies.
well, at least when it burns down, that makes good fertilizer.
You're right.
It'll make good fertilizer if it chokes on a little piece of balloon.
Yeah, but if it's choking on a balloon, it'll probably take a bit for it to die. But if it burned, it could be quick.
What are you talking about?
It can be, but otherwise you're just
He's got
driving
it
around in pain while you're on fire.
I think burning alive is a little bit more painful than choking.
Yeah.
That's why you yell
choking
at
is,
the
like,
animal.
prolonged, you know. Like
Choking
you could
is
choke for
prolonged,
maybe
but the amount of pain.
That's why you yell at the animal until it drop and roll.
Because it knows anguish.
Boy.
It's like, oh no, this family of squirrels is dying. Stop, drop, and roll.
It's not like a dog that you've been
Upper
training for
atmosphere, of course.
freaking 5 years.
You're gonna teach
Jeez.
it. You're gonna teach it how to roll over in like the span of a couple of seconds.
Rolls into another pit of fire. Oh no, just making it worse. Its fur is catching on fire even more. Look, it's a flaming fox.
Air fox.
Want to stop all the fires easily, right? Just
Yeah.
make a big pot lid.
Oh my god.
Just big pot lid, have it like airlifted in, and then just kind of like keep it on top of there for a couple of seconds.
Well, then we
Like
might
the
as well
dome
make
from
the.
The Simpsons.
Yes, like the
We
dome
might-
in The Simpsons.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would probably work.
It would work.
Because if you put just a pot lid on it, then it would still get out. You know, it's like putting a pot on a burner while the flames will just go around it. That's why you gotta wall it off.
Have you ever put a pot lid on a burning pan?
Yes.
Takes it
Yeah,
out.
It's an actual
It chokes
pan.
the smoke would choke the fire.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
cook all the
balloon and
time.
the squirrel.
Like the balloon with the squirrel.
All right. Anyways, so fires have also forced people to flee in Oregon and Idaho.
Yeah,
Idaho. Wait, are there fires in Idaho?
Apparently,
Okay.
but it's just the fact too of like people moving. It does not
Yeah.
help. I know that the people got trapped with the latest fire by a lake, and the National Guard came in and they airlifted them out, and, like evacuated them because they were trapped.
That's nice.
Picture
like
that.
where all those people go?
Well, they take them somewhere. I mean, at least they're not trapped and not going to burn to death. Or
Yeah,
die
but I
from
mean, you know how many people
smoke.
that is that they had to evacuate? Where are they bringing him?
Like your
Like-
parents' house.
To a
To
base,
parents'
probably.
house.
They're probably bringing them to a base first, and then they leave from there.
Yeah.
So,
And like the second that they know where they can go, like a relative or something, they're just like, all right, fine, out. We need space for
out of
everyone
my
else.
house.
What you doing, Cleo?
Yeah, see, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were helping him. Trevor, poor people camping. They had to stop their camping trip because of the stupid fire.
Damn.
Pretty much.
That blows. But
I mean, like all these fires suck. Like to be honest, they're just spreading and we can't really do anything.
and the wind yesterday probably didn't help
Yes,
those
yeah, that
fires,
was
especially
terrible.
if we started to contain them. Oh,
Yeah, I think we were starting to somewhat contain them, and then the wind just hit yesterday.
oh yeah, that just picked it right back up.
It
Damn.
Said,
just
F
demolished
you,
whatever progress we had.
F you. I wanted the fire at full force.
Yeah.
It's just kind of on par for 2020.
Mhm.
Just have
You
a
know, it's-
crazy
yeah.
fire season.
You know what's funny though about all this? It happens around this time every single year in California. Like California is always on fire.
Yeah. It's
I
fire
mean,
season.
that's just yeah, it's fire season.
Yeah, but like for other states, like they don't really catch fire much. But California's just like that one really, really dry state.
Well, I mean, it's California's huge, and the hills and forest we have. You have to understand that the undergrowth stuff in the forest doesn't get cleared all the time. So when it gets caught on fire in certain areas, especially areas where man doesn't go, that's just more fuel for the fire and it just expands.
Yeah. I mean, most people also, yeah, everybody pretty much looks at fire as a bad thing because, to be honest, it destroys our homes, our crops, everything. But it could also clear a path through the forest for new regrowth.
And that all that char is super, super good fertilizer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially since some trees can only reproduce in intense heat, like a fire.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Remember learning about that in like what grade did we learn about that in?
Shoot.
Middle school, I did, like
Somewhere in middle
sixth
school.
grade or something.
Yeah,
Something like that.
there's a tree that you can only replant it when it sets on fire. It's crazy.
Yeah. So, like, yeah.
Well, I
mean,
think that's
fires
just
help, but
I
they
think
don't.
it's more than just trees. I think it's other smaller plants too. They can
Well,
only
there's just
evenly get spread.
plants.
Yeah, plants in general.
So I looked it up. The tree that only grows after fire is a lodgepole pine.
A what pine?
Lodgepole pine.
Hmm. Lodge pool pine.
Ubiquitous across much of the rest, and there's one species to grow after fire because of their serotinous cones. Serotinous? I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Oh, because their cone is closed and it gets
Yeah.
opened up by the heat.
Oh,
Makes sense.
it's interesting. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I feel like we were starting to actually get more under control before the ones that most recently happened.
I mean, yeah, because they weren't as big. So we were doing pretty well. But then that huge gust of wind yesterday, all day long, just ruined everything.
Took you 12 steps. You take 5 forward, take 10 back.
Yeah.
Ooh, I feel bad for all those firefighters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Especially since we've had to pull firefighters from all over the place to California to help.
I saw the governor actually got people from Australia that fought the huge brush fires to come over.
That's nice.
And didn't we send our fighter fighters over there?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
It sounds like we did. At least I think we did.
I mean, usually, when a whole state is on fire, pretty much other states help in and countries help in.
The entire country is on fire.
I do think what really helps us though is having those huge planes that carries
Oh, that
water,
carries the
Fire
water
retardant.
or
yeah, the fire retardant.
It carries they'll carry.
You know that I'm pretty sure they're allowed to just like dip in any water source that they can, so they can just pick up your pool.
Yeah, because when they're out of fire retardant, the pontoons on the planes, pretty sure they just go and skim down across the water, refill in like a lake or nearby, and then keep going and spread the water on the fire.
Like those helicopters, if they really wanted to, they could scoop up your pool.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
I've
mean,
seen videos where
that's-
Well, I'm
people.
gonna pull up a video of that.
No, I've seen videos of people. They like it's a little bucket, and it just like goes into their pool, and it just lifts off and takes off. Imagine you're like about to go in your pool, and just a little bucket comes down and scoops that water out of your pool. You're like, what the?
What if
You're just sitting
what if
in
you're
the
in the
bucket
bucket?
now.
Yeah, what if you're in the bucket?
That's great. I mean, hey, they have to do what they gotta do to help put out the fires, even if that means stealing your pool water.
What if that means stealing you with it?
What if you have a huge pool and it takes the pool down almost all the way? You gotta refill
Yeah.
refill your pool.
Yeah, what
It takes
a
forever.
rip that would be.
It's gonna take days.
Yeah, you're sitting there like, man, I was hoping to go in the pool today. Well, it looks like I'm just gonna refill it for the next like 3 days.
I mean, if you're close enough to where they're grabbing water from your pool, you probably shouldn't be swimming outside.
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be cool.
Maybe if
it
you
would
have
be
like
cool.
a gas mask on.
It'd be an ashy pool.
Yeah, honestly, that pool would be very clean.
Oh, no, it's so hard to clean up.
You would have to
Ash.
drain it anyways because of how much ash would be in the pool.
Yeah,
You don't have to.
It'd just be smart.
yeah,
There
but if you
was-
drain it, the ash is still gonna possibly sit there. So you still have to clean the pool anyways. You have to get in there and just hose it all down.
There was a bunch of ash in my pool, and it took like 2 days to really get all of it out.
Oof.
Ew.
And there's
Did you
more in
drain
there
it or
now.
did you just scoop it out?
We have like this little vacuum thing that you can like, it's on a pole. You can like push it across the ground. And
Oh, yeah.
it sucks everything up, but it sucks
Oh,
up
it
water
didn't
with it.
stay to the top. It sunk to the bottom.
Yeah, most of it sank to the bottom, and what didn't, we just kind of.
It's a pool vacuum.
Yeah, it's a pool vacuum.
Huh. Epic.
Yeah, I had one of those. I could never get it to actually keep sucking up the water.
Probably not setting it up right.
Yeah,
I mean, I tried.
I tried.
Oh, screen sharing a video. It's a nice pool.
I think that's a community pool.
Yeah,
It
it says
is.
at the bottom it's a public pool.
Oh, I didn't look at the.
That's really not
He
that
said
much water in
swoop.
that scoop.
The audio is just so nice and clean until the helicopter just gets close.
That's not that much water though.
I mean,
I mean,
water
it probably is
water.
a lot more than what you think.
It looks like it's only maybe like 10, 15 gallons at the most.
Dude, what a guy just to come down and take the water and just keep going.
It didn't even leave like a dent in how much water's in there.
Yeah. Hey,
not
with
that
that
true.
much water in there, it shouldn't really matter if you take a whole bucket.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. Trevor, imagine a helicopter coming in and taking water from yours or Preston's pool.
I would be terrified because like, where is that fire that they'd be taking it from here?
Yeah, you know, it'd be real close.
It could be out in a field.
I mean, like,
Could be.
it'd be really cool experience, but I don't think that they'd be able to go down on my pool because of how close it is to like my house.
Preston's probably.
Yeah, the Preston's would be a better choice, even because like it's a bigger pool, anyways.
So,
They're just like, ooh, a pool. Swoop.
So many choices.
so what
I'll
if the
just think
fires
about-
reach here?
What do you mean reach here?
Well, we'd be kind of boned because everything around us is what, like corn and cattle.
It's all
Yeah.
just dry fields.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but the thing with the fields around us is they're not that tall, and it's really short. So it'd be way easier to get control over than say up in the forest right now.
Yeah,
Can
but I
you
mean,
Also, we have the river nearby, so
yeah.
Yeah, you got a big pool to take from. Can you imagine the gas well lighting? Because all around that like
God.
area is just all dry fields.
Oh,
the
Jesus Christ.
Coast Guard station, there's like oil pumps, isn't there? Or is that natural gas?
I mean,
don't
either
know.
way, it's still bad.
Yeah, it's still
Either way,
flammable.
it'll light on fire.
Either way, it'll still explode.
Yeah. I just, you know what? I hope 2021 will be better.
Dude, 2020 is gonna go down in history as the worst year in
This
humanity.
sucks.
I mean, unless we all just instantly die the second
Yeah.
it's 2021, it's gonna be better than this year.
Well,
People out
not as
here
long as
acting like
everything stays the
Corona's
same
just
with
going to
COVID.
disappear in 2021.
We'll all just like fade away.
It's like the
Mr.
Thanos
Stark,
snap
I don't
of
feel so
everyone.
good.
That's great.
It's gonna be an IRL Infinity Gauntlet.
Did we just lose?
But yeah. Did we just lose? Yes, yes, we did.
But no, I seriously hope though 2021 is better than 2020. Like this year's been
Stark, I don't feel so
so bad.
Yeah, this, especially just like stuff happening. Plus,
Yeah, with
you know, all the famous deaths. There's been a lot of famous people
Oh,
that
yeah.
have died.
a lot of
Soldier from
celebrities and famous
TF2.
actors and everything.
You know what? We should have known this year was going to be bad once Kobe died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, just like it was a nice good year, you know, kind of, and then it all just crashed down on us.
This year is like fast and slow at the same time. It kind of
Dude, I feel it. It's like
Day
1 month will go by
spread.
really slow. 1 month will go by extremely slow, and then the next month will go by fast.
Oh yeah.
like it's already
Like-
in the 9th day of September.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like,
Oh.
I
I
I mean,
can't wait to
August
play
passed
that
by pretty
song.
fast, to be honest.
You know what I just noticed?
What?
It's Thursday night football tomorrow.
Oh,
Let's go. NFL is back.
Nice.
what are they gonna show? Practice?
Surprisingly, there are actually a couple teams that are allowing a minimum amount of players.
Oh,
I'm not
don't
players.
say.
I mean not players. I mean like crowd. I said it
oh,
wrong.
crowd.
Yeah. There are some people that are allowing, it's like, I think one place is allowing only like 20% capacity. But most teams are going no teams. I mean, not no teams, no crowd.
Really messing
It's
up
got to
your
be
team.
harder though to play without, you know, a crowd there cheering you on and everything.
Well, yeah, and for the people that do have,
No, you cut out.
And he cut out. Aiden, come back. You cut out really bad.
You can't just leave us here.
Maybe we can
I
wait
think the
for him.
fires got him.
Not the aliens.
Yes,
Lava
yeah, he got
aliens.
abducted.
It's a two-party system.
I hate my internet.
Welcome back.
There you are.
I keep cutting out.
It's only
Welcome
like
to the
twice
gulag.
Yeah, I just sit here quietly and wait till I can hear again. Yeah,
All
The
right. Well,
aliens got you. The lava aliens.
yeah.
they definitely got me. If you just hear random screaming like "Wah!" Yeah, that's me dying.
You hear the Black Ops zombies in the background.
you just hear the
No. Oh,
You guys are like, it's time to run. There's no need to help. It's time to run.
That's great. See,
so what were you saying about football?
I was saying that I said there is an advantage if there is at least some sort of crowd. Even if
Get all
you
the-
have like say even if it is 25% capacity, you still have that's still an advantage over not having anybody there.
I mean, didn't they get in trouble for So it wasn't an actual crowd, but they were what were they? For having dolls as the crowd.
Say that again?
What?
Didn't they get in trouble for that?
For
You
what?
mean like
Hold on.
cardboard cutouts or like blow up dolls?
Hold on.
No.
They definitely would not get in trouble for cutouts because
I've seen like other games that is like
basketball has done cutouts. I'm pretty sure hockey is doing cutouts. When I watched motorcycle racing, they had cutouts.
Motorcycle.
Yeah,
Why would you?
there's
They're going
Supercross.
so fast, you don't even notice them.
Yeah, that's what I
Well,
was
when
thinking.
you're in when you do Supercross, you're in a stadium,
Oh, okay.
like a baseball stadium or a football stadium. You definitely notice it. It gets really loud.
Do they just play crowd screaming over the PA?
No, they don't.
Oh,
There's just no one there.
Oh, that's sad.
it's just you just hear only the engines.
Yeah, it's wild.
I mean,
Just
it's
see
not really
like
like what you could hear what they're saying in the helmet. You can't really hear what they're saying. You just hear.
no, you definitely can hear the crowd. With how depending on how the race is, you definitely hear the crowd.
You hear them, but you can't make out anything that they're saying. It's all
Oh
just
no, you just hear cheering or like stuff happening.
yeah. They just take like a 3-second sample and play it on a loop over the PA.
So, Aiden, are you finding out? Are you looking up something right now?
Yeah.
What are you looking up?
Looking for evidence to back what I said.
Do you say
Oh.
they got in trouble for blow-ups?
There was something that happened, I believe, earlier in the year, where the NFL and I believe the soccer, I forgot what it was, what the thing was for soccer, got in trouble for having not real people or cutouts, but having like dolls as their crowd.
Why would you get in trouble for that?
Are we talking like
Oh.
like
I.
like
we
little
can't
Barbie
talk about
dolls?
that.
Yeah, are we talking like
I searched up
mannequin dolls, or are we
Barbie
talking like
Yeah, I was
dolls
gonna
other
or
say,
dolls?
that's why I didn't say anything. I said, I was just asking simply, didn't they get in trouble?
I searched up NFL getting in trouble for having dolls in the stadium, and it popped up with a kind of doll we can't talk about
Ah,
in South Korea football
South
club.
Korea.
So that's yeah, okay. So it's not the NFL.
It's not the NFL. Next topic. uh, what is your greatest achievement? Is our next topic.
What it was like greatest? What's your greatest achievement slash like thing you've done? Kind of. I don't know. Achievement thing you've done. Same thing. Same difference.
It is
Anyways.
the same. Yeah.
Let's start it off with you, Trevor. Might as well.
I mean, like this past football year, I got what's the actual thing called? Coach gave me a medal. It's Mr. Football.
That's the greatest thing you've done.
Yeah,
Greatest achievement.
it was pretty cool.
That's pretty epic. Anything else that you think that is a really good achievement?
Not really. I mean, like like one time I went 58-20 in a Modern Warfare match. It was pretty
Okay.
good.
I mean,
Um,
sorry.
go ahead.
mean, Jared, weren't you here in elementary school at DH White back in like second grade or so?
Yeah, I've been here my whole life.
Didn't you take the CST?
I don't remember what I got on it.
We got medals from that.
I didn't keep those.
Oh, you threw them away?
Yeah, I think my mom has them somewhere.
Your mom definitely has them somewhere. If it's something like that, a mom definitely kept it.
Mine are hanging up on my wall.
I mean, when I used to swim for the Rio Vista Sharks, I got 8th place overall in the it was a 5-team thing. Pentathlon. 8th
That's
place
nice.
overall in my age group.
That's pretty epic.
It's pretty
Is
good.
that good or is that bad? I'm not.
They start giving ribbons at 8. And there was
Oh.
like, I think there was 20, 30 people in the kids in the age group.
Hmm.
It was when I was like,
So it's like a participation ribbon.
no, it's not a participation ribbon.
Congratulations.
It's not a participation ribbon. It's only for the top 8 out of like 25.
Congratulations, you get a ribbon for attempting to be good.
That's a fair point.
You've attempted, but you did not succeed. Here's a ribbon.
They do give out participation medals though that look better than all the other ones.
Really?
Yes, they look better.
Because they want to make you feel bad after you lost.
Like if I chose between a silver medal and a
They don't. But
participation
the
medal, I
funny
would
thing
choose
is,
participation.
the funny thing is, why do they even give out participation medals? What's the point in that? Why do
To
you?
make everyone feel included.
Why? Do they give? Do they get? They don't give the people that lost the Super Bowl like another trophy. Here's the participation trophy. You didn't win the Super Bowl, but here's a
So
participation
kids don't
trophy.
cry.
Good God.
It's so little kids don't cry when they don't get a medal.
Maybe little kids should know the misery of losing.
They should.
They definitely
Yes,
should.
yes.
When you get older, especially in sports too, they don't give you participation medals. It's like
You need to learn how to lose.
We're sorry that you lost your grandmother. Here's a participation trophy.
No.
that's awful. That's awful. Here's a
Would that just be
Sorry you
ashes?
lost your grandmother, but here's a participation trophy for being a part of your life.
Would that just be like
Oh
the
my
ashes
God.
jewelry that has like a little bit in the necklace? Is
Oh
that the
God, no.
Oh my
I
god.
really
Like
want to see one of
Kirby
those that has a participation.
She made it
trophy.
remains in an urn.
I definitely think that giving kids participation medals makes it makes them more of like of a sore loser when they get older, or like it's more difficult for them to accept stuff.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
it
sure,
seems
like,
like
by
that.
giving him, like, that little participation award, like, getting an award period like that, when they get older, they can't handle losing, or else they'd be like, where's my reward, or whatever. Like, you don't get one because you lost.
Be better.
Here's this raise. Why didn't I get a raise? Because you suck at your job. You don't deserve a raise.
We're sorry you didn't make it into Trump Towers as a building manager, but as a participation award, you will become a janitor.
But I didn't want to be a janitor. Oh.
The participation trophy and leave.
Accept your trophy.
Accept your trophy and get out of my face.
That's great, to be honest.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh. Okay, we'll
James, you just been, like, sitting here this whole time. Are you not here?
I don't think he is.
he's on cloud 9 right now. Anyways, Aiden, we'll see. What's your greatest accomplishment, or your biggest one?
I don't really think I have a great accomplishment.
Yes, you do. Everyone has a
How many
big
participation
accomplishment.
trophies do you have?
I don't have any participation trophies.
Not even for like chess tournaments or whatever you do?
No, I don't do chess. No, but I mean, I could say that I have. I got 8 medals from the CST. One of them broke.
You could say an accomplishment. Oh my God!
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
But you could say an accomplishment that you think is good is building your computer setup. You could say that's an accomplishment.
I didn't build it.
Put it together. Whatever you.
I didn't do anything.
Oh,
So, I mean, I guess I could say I'm pretty proud because in 7th grade, I got an award for having the highest AR level. And so I guess that works.
there has to be something that you've done that you think is a big accomplishment.
No, nothing. I'm
Anything at all.
serious. Everything is pretty just normal.
Like what?
What do you mean, like what?
Let's
Like
like
a-
normal things.
Yeah, name some things that you've accomplished that you think is normal.
Pretty much stuff I do every day in life. Like, I don't accomplish anything in games because I'm just bad. And then tests and everything, I just do okay at. So not really much accomplishment there. And then, yeah. I mean, unless
That
you
was
consider passing
grades.
most of the programming classes and getting certificate for that an achievement.
You have a certificate for programming? Yeah, that's an achievement.
That's definitely an achievement. You act like, oh my God, that's not an everyday normal thing.
It's
You don't
like,
see
yeah,
little,
I can program and I have a certificate.
you don't
like,
see little 5-year-old Bobby over here doing programming.
whatever. 5-year-old Bobby Spreed.
I just don't see it as a good achievement or as an achievement at all. I see it as
You
normal.
don't see little Johnny out there working his butt off for programming. That's an achievement.
You know
That's
my level,
difficult.
Jimmy. I know how to read Python script and Java.
You don't see little Timmy just going.
You don't see little Timmy sweating, trying to program. Jesus. Anyways, since we're saying that's your accomplishment,
Okay.
because that is definitely an accomplishment.
Frisbee,
Kaleo.
what about you?
Yeah, Kaleo. We'll go Kaleo.
All right.
I've got really nothing I can think of right now.
Nothing with wrestling.
I mean, I really don't. I can't remember anything really.
Did you hit your head when
Uh,
you're wrestling? Can you not remember things because you got the concussion?
no, I've got my. There's some. I got my head hit by something else, but okay, yeah.
Were you
There's
dropped on your
nothing.
head as a baby?
No, I pissed someone off and they threw a backpack at me.
Oh my God.
Wow.
They were gonna throw it at my face, so I ducked. Like I crouched down, but they were actually throwing it at my like kneecaps. So when I crouched down, I got the bag full
Do
force.
they like swing up? Do they do like a swinging up motion like over their head?
Or is it just
Yeah, like they were gonna yeet that.
Gonna yeet at the back of your
what was
head.
in the backpack? Like textbooks?
Yeah, it's like textbooks and water bottles.
Oh
Oh my
my.
God, how many
no.
textbooks were in there?
I don't know, like 2, 3.
Jesus.
Probably
that's a
all of their
heavy
textbooks.
bag.
Probably like 2, but there was like a really heavy binder in there, so it's practically a textbook.
Were you surprised when the person actually started to throw it?
Yeah,
Like they were actually strong enough to throw it?
I mean you could throw a backpack pretty easy.
I don't know. There's some shrimp people out there.
Shrimp.
Shrimp boys.
I can't imagine being hit by like a metal water bottle like a hydro flask, because that just
Dong.
like that's solid.
I mean, yeah. It's metal. It's gonna be solid.
You get knocked out by a hydro flask in a backpack.
Just
I bet you that could happen.
A hydro flask in a sock.
Why is your sock so big? Don't
I'm hoping
worry
you guys
about
get that reference where it's in iCarly
butter sock.
Sam put like the butter sock.
Yeah.
hydro flask sock. We can invent it. It's a sock for your hydro flask. We're gonna make millions.
Yes.
I did it.
We're gonna make millions.
I'm stretching my sock out really bad, but it's worth it.
Hey, it's a hydro flask sock. It's a prototype.
Yep. It's meant to protect your hydro
Prototype.
flask.
No one steal this.
Now it's a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is terrifying.
You can't see what it is. You just see a hard object inside of a sock.
You can kind of tell what it is. I don't
Not
know.
if
You
you
look
do
at
a good
that, I think you
count.
can tell.
Not if you do a black sock.
True enough. I did grab a white sock.
Exactly.
Not really white anymore.
Do you have a black sock?
On hand, no. Because I wore them yesterday.
Yes, guys. We're gonna make millions off of a sock to hold your hydro flask.
It's kind of like a sweat guard too. You know, if your hydro
Yep.
flask gets all a little sweaty from the condensation. You know. So,
It doesn't, though.
Yeah. And hey, if your hydro flask gets cold,
but if it does,
stick it in a sock.
The outside doesn't sweat, just like the cap.
but if it does,
But if it
But if it does.
But if it does.
we have the hydro flask sock. It's all good.
Yep.
Anyways, we'll try this one more time. Hey James, what's your biggest accomplishment?
All right, so my theory is that James was like in his truck this morning, and then he left his phone in there, and he was on his phone during the Zoom call.
Right?
Or he's literally just
Or
joined
he's
it and it's just sitting there.
Yeah, he.
Yeah, or
muted
he's
it.
asleep.
Let's not
One or
sugarcoat
two.
it.
I will just say James' greatest accomplishment is something for wrestling. Is that true, Claire?
Probably.
Yeah, we'll go
I
there.
don't know.
All right, we'll
It's
do
like-
that.
I think he made a tackle last year at football. Or
I
couple.
think. Actually, hold on. Let me. Hold on a
Pulling up
second.
Stats.
I'm going to stats.
Yeah, while he does that, oh yeah, I've
shit, I'm
only
not
done
muted.
one really cool thing in football ever. One.
Yeah.
It was a fumble and I dove for it and I got it. It hurt so bad being at the bottom of that. Everyone's hands just like.
What was that?
It just people's hands go.
Epic. We're looking up stats.
Pulling it up on.
What number
About to
was
get
he? Oh, found him.
exposed.
31.
31 tackles.
31 tackles.
Boom.
I'd call
There you
that an
go.
achievement.
There's your accomplishment.
Solo, he did about 24 solo and 7 assists. Which window?
It's the driver's side window.
Puts a trash bag over it and tape and use some Gorilla Tape or something.
Good job, James.
Boom.
Yeah,
There we
my
go.
sister's window got stuck open,
Oh,
and there's
no.
ash in her car now.
Yeah.
That's.
Oh, that's not gonna
sucks.
feel good when you're driving.
Right? Just ash flying into your face.
Just take some open
Hello?
up the car door.
Hello?
Oh, he's
there
here.
he is.
He's here.
Hello?
Yeah, he just unmuted-
James, you're finally here.
He's awake. Where were you?
Listening to the whole conversation, trying to unmute myself.
No.
How do you fail to unmute yourself?
I was clicking on the button and it kept not doing it.
I was clicking.
Anyway,
on the
so
button.
now that you're actually here, what's your biggest accomplishment?
My biggest accomplishment.
As he mutes himself.
We guessed it was something with wrestling.
I'd probably say league champ 2 years in a row.
That's a big accomplishment. I would say that's a big
I'd
accomplishment.
say that's
That's
a pretty
Oh yeah,
good accomplishment.
good
yeah.
job.
yeah, that's epic. Let me think here. I guess we'll go to me now for biggest accomplishment.
Yes,
Yes.
Frisbee.
Sadly, anyways. um, uh, what?
Drawer is it in?
Which drawer for what?
I want duct tape. I don't even care electrical tape. I don't give a heck.
It's either in the top part of
The-
the lift part, or it's in the
did.
hand one. What?
Great achievement. Knows how to tape a
Is that a
window.
Maya?
Yeah.
Tell her to beat it. You're in a podcast.
I'd imagine it'd be easier if you took saran wrap, opened the door, and like wrapped it around the top window part. Like, are you getting my thinking here?
Well, the window's like a fourth of the way up. Like that. Well, so from if you're going up from down, it's like a fourth of the way up.
Yeah, just trash bag and tape.
Yeah, that's what I said. Anyways,
Or just tape.
Is it
Just
broken?
make a layer of
just tape.
no, it just stopped going up.
Can you pull it up?
Possibility.
I'd imagine you break something if you pulled it up.
We've done that before.
But I mean, the window's probably broken already, so.
Yeah,
There's
shame.
What harm is gonna do?
You used to have to do that in the old white excursion. The passenger side front window would get stuck half the time, and when it did, you just had to pull it up like by hand
Hmm.
until it finally felt like it wanted to go back up.
I'm hungry.
Okay, I think one of my biggest accomplishments, either one has to do with football, or dirt bikes. I'm still thinking.
But Aiden, how is it an accomplishment when you get whipped on the track every single time?
I don't get whipped on the track. I do mostly. You've never rode with me.
Aiden,
Shut
you're
your mouth,
Aiden, you're slow.
James. You're slow. I have never rode with you, and I already know that you're slow.
No.
Yes.
No.
But I mostly do trail stuff, so. This is difficult. I haven't really actually thought about this before. I probably have to say it's probably more in football, I would say. Probably I would say it'd be 2 years ago now. I'd say last year. No, it'd be 2 years ago.
Does that be your freshman year?
No, wait,
Wait,
no, not sophomore year. It'd be
your
sophomore.
year, yeah. That
After,
would have been my freshman year.
yeah, actually, from people saying that we were gonna do awful to actually having a good season and actually putting up good stats for defense, getting what I got, 66 tackles, total tackles.
Then a bunch of people had to be cut because of grades.
Yeah. Anyways, and I think also out of that whole season, just doing good, and I think getting pulled up to varsity for the last game in playoffs was an accomplishment. And then actually doing good in my first varsity game. Yeah. But anyways,
Those are all their topics.
that is all of our topics. But who knows? So yeah, this is I guess we're ending here. We will see you guys next time.